Hey Brats, and welcome back to my channel. Today is my birthday, so I thought it would be perfect because I have had this baby for a full year now. If you guys have been following me, you know that I got the Micheal Kors Access watch my birthday last year. So it's been a full year that I've had this, and you guys have a lot of questions still on it, and I thought that it would be cool to not only do a little review slash what it looks like when it's getting set up and give you guys updates on what's going on with the watch, but to also talk about how it is a perfect gift for the holiday season. So if you guys are interested in seeing about this, then make sure you stay tuned. For those of you who don't know, I would love it if you guys hit that subscribe button so you could become a part of the Brat family, and also make sure you guys hit that little bell so you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I have had this Micheal Kors watch for a full year now. So one of my biggest viewed videos is the Micheal Kors Access smartwatch video that I did when I was comparing it to the Apple Watch. And some people, actually not some, a lot of people have been still asking tons of questions about it. So I thought, what better than to do this today, because I've had it officially for a full year now and I can answer some new updated questions on it. So if you guys have not seen this yet, I do have the rose gold Access watch. This is the Bradshaw model is what it's called. It's the Bradshaw. It does come in gold and also the color silver, and I believe you can get it with different rhinestones on the little band now. By the looks of it, you guys can tell that it has been well taken care of, but it has been banged up and still looks amazing. Full year, this is what it's looking like, you guys, and we all know that I am not the most delicate of girls in this world. So. Access is compatible with iOS, that means with the iPhone, as well as with Android. But if you have an Android, this is the perfect watch for you because you will be able to use all the features. And if you guys don't know, I also do have an Android phone, but for today's use, I am going to be taking a look at it with my iPhone because that is the one with the most questions. For my iPhone users, just to keep you guys updated, there are no updates. To be honest with you, the only thing that I have found is that you are able to now have more of a distance away from your phone to the watch. I believe when I first got it, you had to have your phone literally on your hip in order for any of the features to work. Now we can at least be 10 meters or 30 feet within a radius of it, and so there's a little bit more distance that you can have away from your phone now with your watch. But that's pretty much the only update that I've found like within this whole year for iPhone compatibility with this watch, other than with the app. They're constantly always updating different faces that you can get when it comes to changing up the look of your watch, but that's about it. Still, you can only see notifications from your watch. You can't answer them, you can't respond, you can't use the phone and things like that when you have iOS. So I'm sorry to say those are the only changes that I found, but now that we've discussed that, let's take a look at the watch. So the first thing that we're going to look at what the watch itself looks like when it's powering up. And you guys can see it's really pretty, like the nice little colors are just circling around, and I just think that's really cool way to get you excited for your watch to start up. Now you just tap in order for it to begin. You get to choose whatever language it is that you would like your watch to be set in. So for me, obviously, I'm going to choose English in the United States, but for whatever your preference is, they have tons and tons of different languages, so you'll be able to choose the one that's the right fit for you. But I already downloaded this, and now you just need to connect your watch to the app on your phone. It is called the Bradshaw. It's probably going to be a different number for you because our watches aren't the same model, but you would just look for it to pop up on your app and it should say Bradshaw, and then you just click it in order for it to connect, and it's that simple. You're going to see all your Gmail emails connect. So anything that you have email wise that is a Gmail account is going to pop up because the watch uses Google. So obviously your Yahoo accounts, things like that, aren't going to appear. You're only going to see your Google accounts. So I have 2 emails set up with a Gmail account, and I'm going to select both of those and get those all set up. So now I'll be able to be notified notified whenever I get an email from my Gmail accounts on my watch. Now it's just going to show you all your notifications at a glance, and this is what it looks like when the Android Wear actually pops up on your watch. So now you guys can see what all my notifications look like as they appear. These are all the apps. These are everything that I'm getting from what my messages are. So for my Snapchat, for my Instagram, all of my messages, you guys can see while I'm scrolling down what they look like. We've got the weather app, all of that stuff. Now as I'm scrolling, you guys can see that you're able to change your face and you're able to change the look of everything that you want your watch to look like. So these are all the little cool features. You're able to change like the dial color and your actual time color. You can change it to crystal. You can do all of that. And then also something that's really neat is that you are able to save that look if it's something that you really love and constantly are going to go back to. So you don't have to keep doing it every time. You can just hit save my look and it will stay there. So you can just click that every time you change the look of your watch. Now again, it's just showing you with the side button that you can press that in order for it to take you to all your apps. So this is what it looks like when I hit it, and then here are all my apps. I'm just going through them. You can scroll. You can change up the way that you scroll. You can make it circular. You can go straight up and down when it comes to your apps. Also, if you press them down, you're able to move them wherever you want them to be. So if you have one that you don't necessarily want to be at the bottom, you can just move it up to the top. Then again, all you have to do in order for you to get off of anything is just swipe to the right, and that is it. Now you guys can see my schedule, and these are all of the different faces that you can do, which is really cool. There are so many different options, and like I said, the app is constantly updating those for iOS as well as Android. So if you don't see the look that you want on here, you can just go to the app, and they have so many different ones now that you just press on the app and it will instantly go to your watch and it will set up from there. And this is what a notification looks like when someone texts you. My brother just texted. Now when you are connecting to the wireless, you have to make sure that your watch is connected to the same wireless account that your phone is connected to. So for example, with me here at my house, we have wireless 2.5 and we also have wireless 2.4 for our different options for what one we want to connect to. So I have to make sure that if I'm on 2.4 from my phone, I have to be on 2.4 from my watch as well. Again, the only updates that I have found so far for iOS is that they just are constantly updating the different faces and the looks. So you can always change those, which is really cool, but there's not really anything else, like I said. So that is about it for iOS. So my bad, you guys, I completely forgot to insert this about the Google Assistant. So what I'm showing you guys right now is just pretty much what it does. The OK Google, this is the way that you can interact with it to have it help look up whatever you need it to do or to assist you on. Lastly, as you guys can see, I'm just pressing in for you to power off. So this is how you power your watch off. So you can say battery. I always shut it off at night when I'm about to charge my watch up because I don't want it on while it's charging. If you are someone who is a smartwatch person and really wants to be able to dive into using all the features on this, this is definitely not something that I would suggest you get if you have an iPhone, because you are not able to do everything on here other than check your notifications. If you don't care about things like that and you just want to get it for the look and to be able to use it just to look at your notifications, then I definitely suggest it because it's a gorgeous watch. I love it. I still, from this day, don't regret having it. And if you're an Android user, then I would definitely suggest it because you can use the watch fully. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update / full year of me owning this watch, seeing how it looks still. If you did enjoy this video and found it informative, please make sure you give it a thumbs up because I love to hear about the videos that you guys love. And I think that is about it. Mwah. Bye, Brats.